So let's quickly talk about the target that we're aiming for. We're aiming for a target of between 10 to 15% of our calorie intake coming from sugars. That means that basically if you're consuming 1500 calories per day, then only 150 calories of that should come from sugars. And if you want to work out what that is in grams, then all you need to do is divide it by 4. And in that case, you end up with 38 grams of sugar per day. And this is what 38 grams looks like. So what strategies can we use so that we remain on target? Well, let's think about it. First of all, what you need to do is plan ahead so that you don't end up being forced to consume items that are high in sugar just because you feel hungry. Secondly, really get used to reading food labels. And in this case, you actually need to have a good look at the serving size and how many grams of sugar are in a serve. Because if you're eating one serve, that's going to be the amount of sugar that you are eating. Avoid juices and basically packaged and processed foods as much as possible. Also, why not try sticking to the previous challenges that we did, particularly the 5 vegetables and 2 fruit. If you are sticking to that one, then you're pretty much going to be on a low sugar target. Be aware of clever food labeling. Now, quite often foods are labeled with no added sugar, or even low-fat foods. Quite often these foods actually still have quite a lot of sugar in them. So please really keep reading the food labels because that's the information that's the most relevant. Ignore all the fancy marketing and clever labeling. Concentrate on the food labels. That's going to tell you what the food product is like. And then lastly, I would try using a food logging app like MyFitnessPal. Just try logging your food on a daily basis and that will give you a really good idea and almost in real time of what you're consuming for your sugar and whether you're still really on target. So there you have it, week 6's challenge. Please use all the strategies. Keep working at it. Don't necessarily expect it to work on the first day, but it is one that you really want to make as a sustainable habit. Don't forget, if you haven't already found me on YouTube, find me on YouTube and subscribe to my channel. That way you'll then be aware of all the updates that I keep putting on.